Hey guys, this is Hawk. Welcome back to the channel and to Abiotic Factor, where I actually am still recording, not directly after I mentioned at the end of the last episode I had some things to do, so I actually took a break, but this security sector thing is getting to me. I want to be able to figure out how to get out of it, and I have an idea. And I did some research, and by research I don't mean, I don't know if I've mentioned this on video before, but I prefer, if possible, to not look things up in this game, because this is an incredible game for learning. They've actually laid this out in such a way that it actually makes it very engaging to learn. First things first, though, I was in the middle, right before I started, I wanted to try to see if this is another thing. So you can see these ones are about maybe a third decayed, and these ones are brand new, these electrical organs. I wanted to see again if this refreshes them like it did with the other ones. Sure enough, it does. Hacks, I say. I just cooked some fish. These things are likely going to go bad. I did just get some rotten food out of here. I cut up an ink fish just to remind myself what it would give me. It didn't bring up any new recipes, but I've been getting those power leeches all over these batteries, but they're like, when I get them, they're dead. Like, there was one out here. Hi, QB. Oh, I need to let you in because I need to get the layout. I hate when he stands in the door. It's hard to get past him. This thing, there was like multiple power leeches that had been on top of that thing. And I think over here, a bunch of the batteries, but by the time I got to them, they were already dead. So I don't really know what happened there other than that. I guess I just got lucky, because all I did then, I just had to just collect the resources. I didn't actually even have to kill them. But anyways, you will notice, if you're looking carefully, that all of my platform guards just disappeared, but my weight is down to 96, and that is because I decided to go ahead and put the crystalline vial back on. The carbuncle balloon, I was starting to have trouble, like I mentioned to you guys. I was trying to make sure that I stayed pretty well bogged down because I'm trying to get my strength up, and we're not too terribly far. I'm within 3,700-ish, 3,600 of getting strength level 19, and then we'll be working on the last like 10,000-ish, 11,000 to be getting to 20. It doesn't seem to take too long as you're bogged down constantly. And so I'm pretty good at doing that because I'm constantly hoarding. All right, so things that I've got on me, I probably don't need this flashlight. I think I'm going to leave that behind. And that's because I did actually do something. I mentioned, well, I said okay, let me go back to what we were saying when we first hopped in. I did some research, and specifically the research that I did is I looked back at the keypad hacker. Keypad hacker tier 4. So I went back over into the security sector between these videos, and I went back and I started breaking down the different crates, trying to remember what gave this and what gave this. So the big, like, the brown reinforced boxes are what give these sensors. It's the blue, the smaller to the ground blue long skinny crates are what give the magnetic alloy. I got a fair number. I think I've got enough for the keypad hacker of the sensors. I need 2 more of the magnetic alloy. And then I remembered reading something about the lodestone on that keypad, or the terminal that was right outside where we've been experiencing the Reaper thing. And so I went back and I looked at it, and what it said, we can look at it here in a minute, as a matter of fact, this is HQ. We want to go to labs instead. And so I mentioned to you guys that this trinket, it actually passively charges things. So you'll start seeing down here along the bottom, I don't have to sit here and wait for this to recharge. You can start seeing already there's the little yellow line is ticking up. And so it actually made sense to go ahead and use this because I think it only added 6, and once I get to strength level 20, it's going to just be incredible. Like, my inventory is going to weigh a quarter of what it does now, and so I think that'll make that. Hey, QB, look, you followed me over here. You're very fast. So I think that'll be awesome. We'll be able to move about with it, and then definitely this thing actually recharges maybe a little more quickly than what I initially thought. So you can see just as we're going along here, we're not at a quarter yet, but it's not going to be too much longer before we actually are going to have this thing fully charged. All right, so I need 2 more of those alloys, those magnetic alloys. And the awesome part about this is I actually found a place completely inadvertently where the Reaper can't touch me. So I ran, and I'll show that to you guys here. I'm sure this will be patched at some point, so, you know, take advantage of it while you can. All right, so here's where we head down. All right, now that we're here, I generally just sit here and watch for him to pass. And when he passes this direction, I run in behind him, and then I can show you guys what I found. Let's go ahead and close the door, as a matter of fact. Okay, the Reaper's coming down the stairs. He's not going the direction. Oh, but there he goes. All right, so we run by him. And then I'm comfortable turning my lights on. So these ones, I don't want to do it here because he's too close. But these crates are the ones that give the... They give the sensor things, and then, like I said, it's the blue crates. The blue crates are what I need. I need the metal alloys, and I'm hoping I've got a couple up here yet. Here's one. All right, perfect. Now he'll be here shortly. So, I'm going to show you this. We're going to hang out here. Right here. Oh, there's 2 over there. That's right. So this place, for whatever reason, he can't reach me here. And I think I did it 3 times. Now watch. This will be like on video, which definitely means 100% that this is not going to work this time, because that's about how things normally happen. Oh gosh, let's get this on just in case we need to get out of here, because he's going to try to kill me or something. Okay, well, there he was. But he doesn't know where I am. There he is. Now see if this works. He gets stuck on the wall. He can't seem to get past between the wall and the table. And he'll take some swipes, but he doesn't reach you. And you give him a minute, and then he dissipates. And then you can go get whatever you want up here, and he doesn't come back for a little bit. You gonna go away now? Perfect. All right, so let's go grab these things. This should be what we need to get Keypad Hacker Tier 4. Awesome. Is there anything else up here I want to grab while he's... Sure. Let's grab these yet. Okay. Heading back to HQ, and we are officially back. Let's go ahead and charge that up. All right, we should be good. Oh, that's right. We're not good for Keypad Hacker Tier 4 yet. I was gonna read you guys the thing while we were over there. All right, I guess I'll have to give you the Cliff's Notes version. Basically, what it said is that the lodestone, which is what we need, a fragment of a lodestone. It's in a particle lab, and something, I don't remember exactly what gave me the indication, but where's my maps? So it's somewhere in labs. I don't know if you guys remember, but oh crap, the security bot's destroying my stuff. Hang on a second. All right, guys, so we are back in the security sector. I know, we just left here. But I wanted you guys to understand what I read, so that maybe it makes a little bit of sense to you. All right. This is the one where they're talking about the lodestone. It's only a matter of time till they the meddler of time. Only a matter of time till these meddlers discover the lodestone and thence its origin. I submit this would be disastrous. And they talk earlier on, they establish a rift with no inkling of what they had unearthed. The rift is in their particle lab near their bestiary. That was what it was. So the bestiary is like the wild pen area, I believe. So we should be able to go, wait, let me think. Yes. So if you remember correctly, there is one place in the labs that is covered that we need an anti-thermite to get through. So I made another anti-thermite, and we are going to just kind of go straight there. I do believe I'm not even going to stop and let's see here. Let's get this guy on. It seems like the humanoids seem to be pretty... I had a funny... like, every time I come down here these days... Man, he didn't even get knocked back. That was awful. Okay, I'll grab your scrap, I guess. Can I have it, please? Okay, so, the particle lab... I believe, is this guy over here.
Threat in sight.
Okay. I think this is it anyway. Like I said, we're not too terribly far from the wildlife pens, which is what made me think of this. So I hope we're in the right area. Cross your fingers. And I hear the layak. Because of course I hear the layak. This is, oh, this is Laser Lab. I was gonna let that here. Is this? Place X-ray lamp. Yeah, missing anti-thermite. Okay, let's put the anti-thermite. Now it says something about it wants me to use a laser on this? Whoa. That was very loud. I apologize. I probably fixed that for you guys in post-editing. It says Laser Lab. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm not at the right place. But we're gonna go investigate it anyway because it sounds like a good time. Okay.
There they are. Ignis van.
Whoa! No, 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 no! Ugh. Okay, well, I tried to avoid that, and I failed. Okay, stop that now.
Reloading.
Okay, thank you for letting me... Why do I not... Okay, now... Let's get you sorted out. I would like my stuff back, like my grinder discs, please. Okay. That's definitely a portal. Let's go the other way for the moment. Hello, grinder disc. Thank you. I might grab these couple of things and put them in the cart that I just deployed out in the hallway to try to get some of my stuff off of me. Okay. These are helpful. Heat sink. Reflection prism. Okay. I don't know that that helps me. It explains, like, the setup that they're using, but... Alright, let's go jump in this portal and see if we can get a lodestone fragment, because this is what we need. Because we are kind of stuck at the place where... we're stuck at the place where... we can't advance any further in the security sector until we get Keypad Hacker 4. So this has to be the next piece. Wherever the lodestone is, that is where we need to be. Okay, how do we get into this thing now? Do we just... Like, this looks dangerous? I feel like I might die here. Do I just jump into it? No. Okay, so this has to... something then... Okay, let's look. Reflection prism heat sink care... Oh, analyze.
Interesting.
Laser reflector. Is it because that laser's reflecting the wrong direction? Let's look at this. Laser reflector. Maybe quantum glass. I don't even know. Here, let's just put some random things in here and see what it tells me. No. You then. And you. Whoops. Okay. Redirects a laser in another direction, but diminishes its power in the process. So is this a temporary thing, then? So I'm thinking what we need to do is we need to redirect the green up to there, and that's what gives us the portal. Okay, that's helpful. Thank you for the diagram. Let's go head back to HQ. Let's get that sorted out. Also need to clean myself. I'm disgusting. Alright guys, so you will see that I did actually move the crafting bench for the blacksmith into this room that I had mentioned, and I was kind of wondering. It stops the spawn of these guys, which is super nice, because if I wanted to, I could recall my my forklift now. That is incredible. Why didn't I do that sooner? Alright, I brought some hoses so we can get these things. I also need some diodes, and I couldn't remember what I needed to trade for them. I needed diodes, and it's for the NVGs. Oh, it's just the diode. So I need 2 of those, and then I need to craft an infrared emitter. So once I come for the diode, I just need 2 axle grease. All right, let's head back to HQ. We should be able to make this reflector now. Perfect. And before I forget about it, I might go grab those diodes. I'm going to forget completely what I need to give him for those. Do I not have axle grease? Oh, you know what? I think I've got it, even though that's a lot of the train stuff, I've got it in chemicals. I'm going to take about 5 of these, maybe 4. I don't use too many of these. I'm going to go back and I'm going to get... Where have I been putting... Where have I been putting lenses? You know, let's just put them in with office supplies for now. I don't really know where else to put them. Alright guys, we are back. Didn't take too long. I've got my diodes for when we go to make the NVGs, but I don't want to make those because I need some of those things right now for... I need them for, I want to make sure I've got the stuff that I need for the keypad hacker, so I don't want to do anything that would deter that. Alright, laser reflector. I didn't realize it's a placeable, but sure, let's put you... Oh. Oh, I see. We could have just rotated. Oh, maybe we go here? And rotate. No, I don't want it at any point to be anywhere near me. There we go. Okay, maybe not as easy as I was expecting, because I do need it to go upwards. Alright guys, maybe 52nd times the charm. Okay, it hasn't been that many, but kind of feels like it. I brought some stuff. Specifically, I was trying to figure out what's going to be tall enough, because it basically has to be... I stood up beside the thing, and kind of as tall as my head. I might not even still have the height for it. I brought storage containers. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. I don't know if this is the appropriate height. No. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, that just happened. Okay, let's see if this works. No. That's about as high as I think I can make it. Alright, what's the secret here? It's also not straight. I mean, that doesn't help. Okay, guys, maybe I'm onto something here. I don't know. I've been staring at this for a little bit. So, this shows at the bottom is the heat sink, and then there's the prism at the top, which does show this coming down an angle and shooting back up. Whoops. I actually am wondering if I have it at the wrong place, because you can see the laser's actually hitting. It's not hitting on the prism on top. It's hitting on, like, the heat sink thing. So maybe we just have to get it to the place where it just hits the prism. No. Okay. So I came back. Hi, Gus. Where's other Gus? Other Gus is still safe inside the pest wheel. So, goodness, I came back because I wasn't sure what the answer was, and I was just being an idiot. Oh, we're still under attack, which means there's more coming. Oh, here we go.
Line of threat.
And the layax here. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyways. So are we still under attack? Okay. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of Googling solutions, but I was staring at that thing for a while, trying to figure out what I was doing. And it's really stupid. I don't even know why I didn't think about it. It is the most simple answer. And very simply, that is, I need more than one prism. I do not know why that was so complicated. So I made 2 more. All right, let's go ahead and salvage you and you, because I have some of those already. Get rid of those parts and pieces. I'm missing a teleporter. I don't know where it is. Let's grab the rest of these couple of things. This, and then the Layak essence, and then the other guy that's out here will get his stuff. They keep coming into this corner. I don't appreciate it. Ouch, guys. In the update, these used to be repaired, I think, with metal. These now require porcelain shards. I thought I had some, although I might have been repairing things and using them and not realizing it. Oh, interesting. That might make those carapace pieces more appealing, let's put it that way. All right, we needed to go back to... This is what normally goes in here. All right, we need the labs outpost one more time, hopefully. I should probably get some food too, and I should probably clean myself. Everything's just a mess right now. All right, guys. So this is really simple. It's how you actually bake things in the oven. I haven't actually showed this yet. This is, you actually craft it on the food prep station, and then you put it into the oven, and it's going to take a little while. We need to... Gosh, we really are at some point. I'm curious now. What do you need to repair the forge armor? Let's take the helmet and find out. All right, that's still metal. So that's unfortunate because... Gosh, to be able to get that stuff from what's-his-face... I don't remember what I need to have. Gosh, for the porcelain shards, what did we give him? Was it like 10 bandages or something? Like, that's a lot. Ding. Alright, there's our roasted peccary. Oh, okay, so this does not. So, when I mentioned that this, when I first cooked these, the decay was well over 100. They are starting to decay in the fridge now. They've gotten to the point where they're under. So it apparently does not reset once it's in the, once it's actually in the oven. All right, so back to the lab sector for like the billionth time. I'm gonna go to sleep really quickly, just because the fact that if we're gonna be going into a portal, I want to make sure that we are as ready to go as possible. Okay, so I seriously have no idea why I didn't even think of this. I just assumed we had to just have one. But for whatever reason, I was being silly. All right, so let's go ahead and put one of these down. Let's go ahead and put it at this spot right here where I think this should be fine, because that helps tremendously. All right, guys, I think I got this figured out. There's a horrible battle going on somewhere. There's a security bot out, and I don't understand why. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. All right, so what I think I need to do here is this. So it needs to line up. You can see this one, the prism's on the top, and it's pointing towards the portal. All right, so we're going to put this one down here on the sides of these storage crates. I'm just off to the left of it. I'm gonna have to tear all these storage crates down again. Oh my gosh. Okay, hang on. Okay, guys, that looks pretty straight to me. Let's go ahead and get this last one down here. See if this... Gosh, I hope this works. Don't really want to be sitting right in the middle of it, because it does hurt you. However, I got it just off the wrong direction last time. Did it work? I mean, it worked. The portal's gone. But I thought we were supposed to get into the portal. New perforation. Hang on. New perforation detected. New perforation detected where? Oh, I think that's in where the dark lens was. Okay, hang on. Let me grab my stuff here. Take these along. You never know when I'm going to need them again. Okay, so if I'm correct, I'm recharging right now. Marion, you're in the way. There it is. Awesome. Okay. Let me grab my teleporter. And then we're gonna go. I should have plenty of stuff. I brought food. I brought some drinks. We should be good. Are we... We are in fact hungry and thirsty, but not horribly so. Alright, so let's see. Well, in exciting news, this guy's not here. I probably should have just gone down my rope plant. This was kind of dumb for me to come this way. It's fine. We'll just smash our face into a couple of walls and it'll all be good. Perfect. Now, is the cube going to be enough for us to jump up in there? I hope. I've only really been in here. I crossed this couple times when I was moving the Tesla coil stuff over there, but other than that, we've really only been in here once. Oh, very nice. Let's go. Are we in an alternate version of gate? Hey, strength level 19. There's a lot of dead people here. There's somebody in a yellow suit over there. Like a... He looks very, very armored, in other words. Biolaboratory. This all sounds bad. I'm assuming we're going the other way, which is why I'm checking this way first. Okay, so that's the exit. Alright, what are you? 3. We have 3. I hear somebody walking right over there. Or maybe up there. Is that an elevator? I think it's an elevator. Hang on, what's here? Oh! Oh, shoot! That's why he looked really armored. And this is why we bring mugnades. Oh, gosh. What was that? His body moved. It was super creepy. Okay, I collected all the computers and other things in here. I suspect we're gonna have to go upstairs. Like, this... Can't be this easy, right? Hello. Containment gloves. I'll take your duct tape. I'm a little crusty. Oh, I can't... Okay, fine, I'll drink it. Couldn't wash myself in that for whatever reason. Let's listen to Dr. Mance.
This is Dr. Derek Mance. To this day, I have no idea why we persist in containing IS-093 when it does not exist. There is a shared delusion among certain staff, a conspiracy of foolishness. This is no place to go into the details, but I want to state clearly for the record, there is no disease we classify as IS-093. There is no such thing as a subjective infection. It was not created by Russian researchers. I am not choosing to believe this in order to protect myself. There is nothing to disbelieve.
Belief virus. What the heck is a belief virus? May be stored under conventional pathogenic or infectious biohazard protocols. However, only those researchers who refuse to acknowledge its existence are permitted access to its containment. Staff? I hear somebody. Staff must be carefully vetted for belief, and any who accept the reality of this microorganism are prevented from working on, studying, or otherwise investigating IS-0093. It's dark.
Hey, here's your stapler back.
Oh my god, he gave me a stapler. That's incredible. Oh, do you guys remember that from the lore? That's hysterical. Okay, let's grab the rest of these resources that I couldn't pick up. Anything in here? Yes. These things look ominous. I thought there was a dude with a shotgun in here. Alright guys, I ran around, I collected all of the resources in here. They're all in those 2 carts. This turns out as an egg. Cyan pate, egghead, raw fried rice. Does this have an otherworldly egg? Okay, let's go upstairs really quickly, see what's up there, and then there's another hallway out there, and of course, obviously, at some point we need to just head back through the portal and see where that goes. Oh, whoops, it was already down here. Okay. Let's put this back on. There's actually really not a whole lot up here, is there? Okay, well there's a Dr. Mance here. And there's a fire over there. Hi, Dr. Mance.
Following a malfunction of the dark lens, one of our TR teams was transported unexpectedly from Antiverse 16 to 23. Unfortunately, that location has been contaminated by A16's native symbiote. How such a temporal disjunction occurred, I am determined to discover. Dr. Yannick has questions to answer. As to the long-term results of this cross-contamination...
Adversa!
I am not a huge fan of this pistol, I'm not gonna lie. It just does not have the stopping power. Alright, what do you... You are able to be opened. I didn't really want that. So, I didn't hear all of that. I'm gonna repeat this again and grab some stuff at the same time.
Following a malfunction of the dark lens, one of our TR teams was transported unexpectedly from Antiverse 16 to 23. Unfortunately, that location has been contaminated by A16's native symbiote. How such a temporal disjunction occurred, I am determined to discover. Dr. Yannick has questions to answer. As to the long-term results of this cross-contamination, I shudder to think.
Okay, so that is horrifying. Alright, so what's over here? Okay, so this just brought us around, or what are these, just restrooms? Restrooms with dead people in them. Going to the bathroom is one thing I don't have to do right now. I'm actually getting pretty hungry, pretty thirsty, and tired. And I do not currently have to go to the bathroom. Gosh! Holy jeez, that scared the crap out of me! Oh, I hate these shotgunners. Oh my gosh, I used so many freaking bombs on him and I don't even care. QB left me to my own devices. Oh, goodness. That was funny. Oh my gosh. Okay. Bud, you have to remember I just got scared half to death by a dude with a shotgun. Don't do that to me again. Alright, I think the only way to go at this point is the stairs on the other side? Oh, yeah, no. a different elevator. Apparently it doesn't work. I have no idea. All right, let's go over here. All right, down first. Okay, that's what I sort of expected. I don't think we probably want to go down. We'll burn to death if we go down. Let's keep going up. I'm assuming at some point we're going to get to the roof where those order guys fell in. Oh, can't open from this side. Well then I'm confused. All right, guys, I am running out of space for bits and bobs. We know where we're going now. If we want to come back here, I don't quite know. One thing we could try to do, but I'm afraid we're just gonna get burnt. We could try to jump this. Okay, that worked. Oh, is that another elevator? Maybe this is where we wanted to go. Jeez, you scared me. And I even knew you were there. That was the worst part. Okay. Let's grab the rest of this stuff. That I can carry, all that is to say. Guess I'm not getting my grinder discs back. They're phased on the other side of the glass. Alright, is there anywhere that we can go? Does this go up? No. There's a way to get up there. There has to be. You're not gonna convince me otherwise, game. How did you get up there? Oh, I completely missed this room. That was a neat place.
Hey, you!
Oh, that was clean. Oh, goodness. I have no room for anything. I think I've got a cart down here, though. Let me put some stuff away here quickly. But I would like to... Where did I put my last cart down? It's not far, I don't think. So it's far enough, but you guys might see something that I see there. We're absolutely taking that. We will leave... let's leave the glass behind. He dropped an ornate key. I'm not going to take that ammo as well. Let's drop you for the 357. I'm not going to get any of that because I'm not going to be able to carry it anyway. However, there's a button here which does what precisely? Is that going to open? Oh, that takes us to the roof. Well, that changes my plans. I was going to go jump through the portal. What the heck? Why? Why is this underwater? So bizarre. Do you see anything? You're gonna see something in a minute if I don't fall and break my legs. Although on the brighter side of things, I actually did bring the splints along that I found. All right, let's get in here. Gosh, I hope I have enough. Hope I have enough firepower to take these guys. Let's do this. I've got QB. QB, you wonderful, wonderful boy. Ha 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 ha. Perfect. Rise. Oh no. Strategically placed cover, huh? Let's go ahead and heal. You jerk. what happens? Oh gosh, okay, that did not work. Okay, where's gonna be the best place here? Okay, that was the top of the stairs. I hear the freaking layak. Okay, I don't know if those things get destroyed. So I think I'm just gonna beeline it over here behind these white crates, and then there's a ramp up there. I'll try to go ahead and freeze him once I get there. I hate these mortars, these turrets. I don't think these can be destroyed. Oh gosh, there's another guy up there too? Okay. This is gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, people. Here we go. We got it. You know what? You deserve that. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. Are you just a scanner guy? I think so. Okay. I don't know what he was doing, but okay. Alright, so correct me if I'm wrong, but we were supposed to be somewhere in here. I thought we were finding the Lodestone. So far no luck on that. Okay, here's a little office off to the side. Oh, look, we could actually put a crafting bench in here if we wanted to. I don't see anything else along here that I'm interested in. There was a gate that could be opened on the other. Is there anything under here? No. Alright, let's go. There was a gate on the other side, very like this one. Okay, there's the layak. I do see you. Okay, perfect. I definitely want the screws. I guess I've got room for some of the other stuff. Might as well take it. Apparently the scanner guy came through here. Alright, I don't see anything else. Other than that, I could go ahead and break down. Just grab those resources, why not, you know? I don't want your skull, really. Alright, QB, I don't know where this portal's taking me. I'll meet you there, okay? My jump height is increased. Put me at my outpost. I feel like we need to go back because we did not go through the downstairs portal. So we need to go back. Okay, guys. We're gonna go take that other portal out of there and see where that takes us. 6 p.m. So we shouldn't have to worry right now about the security bot coming out and destroying my stuff until I get there. Alright. Portal world. Go. Okay, so it's right over there is where we want to go. So let's just kind of loop around here. Alright, where do you take us? Oh. I apparently should have unlocked... There we go. So I should have unlocked this from the other side. Maybe I should have, but this will work just fine as well. Okay, let's go here. That literally brings me out of the same place? Okay, so... Oh, so that's technically the one we came in. Okay, so... But we were supposed to be finding a lodestone here, right? Wasn't that the purpose of this place? Was it on the ceiling? Or what ceiling? Was it on the roof and I missed it? There's another door over there. Interesting. Okay, hang on. Where was the here's the ladder down. Where do you go? You go nowhere. I mean, you turn into a vent. Oh. Well, that's actually kind of neat, believe it or not. How do I get out, though? I hear the layak. Guys, since... This must have been with the new update. This used to be just blocked off with, like, wooden slats. Oh my gosh. Yes, but hang on. I need particle lab right now. I was going this way to try to be next to the... Maybe that is the particle lab. Hang on a second. I want to see... So here's the wildlife pens. It said it was near the wildlife pens. So I'm assuming that that portal was not the right place because I didn't find anything related to a lodestone. You know what? We're just gonna go jump. We're just gonna go jump through it. That's all there is to it. Let's go jump through the portal by the pretty tree. Also... Oh, there's a downstairs. Too bad I can't close that door back up. Alright, what the heck? Are we gonna get Medusa'd while we're in there? Creepy. Alright, let's go. We're in the middle of a lake? Have we successfully escaped? Somehow I don't think we have, otherwise the game would not be going. Plus, we have still not even escaped the security sector. Well, this is pretty. I guess I should turn some light on so you guys can see. Look, they've even made it so you could set up a little base right here, under a pavilion. How cute. Alright, where are we going? I'm gonna assume we're just following the pathway here. We're gonna follow the yellow brick road, except the yellow brick is gray. Probably shouldn't be running. I have broken legs. This kind of reminds me of those, like, Japanese temples, almost. Especially with the doors. There's some more power outlets. This is a neat place. What is this thing? I don't know. We'll look over there in a minute. What is this thing? I don't know. Very pretty. I like this world. I say that until... something jumps out and scares me half to death. There's a fire. Let's go look at it. Power just came back on, folks. I don't know what this place is all about. But this doesn't feel quite right. Specifically because I see no lodestone. I don't even really see much of anything to do here. There's a waterfall. Doesn't, like I said, I was supposed to be going to the particle lab. This place is gorgeous. Look at, oh my gosh. Alright guys, as cool as this place is, and at some point I assume I'll have to come back here and figure out why. I mean, fishing for sure. But what else is here and why? But we need to figure out where the particle lab is. Oh my gosh, guys. Were these here before? There's a Janet and an Abe bobblehead next to the where they used to be.
What are we doing here, Abe?
Did the other bobbleheads do that?
Janet! What are we doing here, Abe?
Oh my gosh, I have to have them. Okay, so now, that is great. Are you particle lab? So this is overlooking the wildlife pens. This is the wildlife pens. So if I was a particle, there's a lot of I didn't remember there being this much antivirus weed in here. Jeez. All right, scanner guide down there. Has that always been here? Oh, neat. They give you a power outlet in case you want to actually base up here. That's actually kind of cool. All right, particle lab. Oh my gosh. There's zombies in here. And order members, is this the particle lab? Particle lab. Hey guys, Future Hawk here. Just jumping in to say that the length of this recording got ridiculously out of control. As you can see, I was pretty committed to trying to find the lodestone so that we would be able to progress further into the security sector. And unfortunately, even though we have now found the particle lab, there are still many challenges before me before we actually get to that point. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to call this episode here, and we will pick back up next time right here in the particle lab. So I'm going to thank you guys so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this episode, feel free to like and comment. Also subscribe so that you get notified of future videos. But for now, my name is Hawk, and this has been Abiotic Factor, and I will catch you guys next time.